got a ton of great men's outerwear options that come with belts. Pretty much every trench coat you find is going to have a belt, but a lot of overcoats do come with a belt. Timeless, classic, and vintage. Because seriously, these jackets have been around for decades, but they have stood the test of time with their belted fantasticness, silhouette accentuating. But gentlemen, here's the problem. But what do you do with the belt? Right? It's like you put the jacket on, you're like, this looks great, but do I just fasten it like my belt on my pants? Do I leave it undone? Then if I do that, I've got these long belts just because the belts on these coats, I'm telling you, they seem like they're 8 miles long. Gentlemen, today, I'm hooking you up, helping you out. 3 simple ways to secure and fasten that belt so you always look great. All right, and here we have the belt. It is attached in the back. You're gonna have a little bit of wiggle room, a little bit of play. Now, the first option is exactly like you would buckle your belt, all right? You're going to center the belt. You're going to take the one end, the long end with the holes, and you're going to find an appropriate hole, okay? The great thing about belted jackets is that you can actually create a really great silhouette, making your shoulders appear broad and your waist appear small. All right, so now you've got this long piece. What are you going to do with it? Now, you're typically going to have some type of loop that you can thread it through. But once again, that's not going to be long enough. I do not recommend you go all the way through if you can reach to your back. You're going to have this crazy little piece hanging out. Looks a little bit ridiculous. What I would recommend, once you have it secured through the buckle, then simply take it underneath the belt a few times and let it hang. And here's option number 1. It's clean, it's simple, you're using the buckle the way that it was intended. You're simply just wrapping that loose part around the belt, letting it hang, all right? It's easy, it's simple. But what if you want to do something a little bit more just casual cool? Here's the second option. All right, second option. You've got your belt, instead of coming center and securing it normally, you're actually going to take it off to the side, all right? I would say the opposite side to where the jacket actually closes. Over here, then you're going to just simply take that buckle over top of the long end and secure, all right? Then all you're going to do in order to make this knot stick is wrap that long end over top of the belt and down and through. And what you're left with is something that resembles that. That second knot lets the world know that you may be dressed to impress, refined, a polished gem in the world of men's style. But you're not afraid to let your hair down a little bit. You're casual, cool, not too uptight. That's what that knot says. Now, one of the problems that a lot of trench coats and overcoats have, if you were to take or remove the belt, you would have a big boxy coat because they need to be large enough to fit over a large sweater or a suit jacket. But here's the deal. We've got an option so that you can still obtain that same figure flattering silhouette, but you're actually not looking like you're wearing a belt. Here's how you do it. Here's the other option. Take the belt and you're actually going to be tying it behind you, all right? The more you pull, the more you cinch, the more tapered and tailored that jacket is actually going to fit you. And then it's as simple as tying a basic knot in that belt and letting it hang behind you. The belt is actually just going to be allowed to hang naturally down the back. But what happens, that belt actually acts as almost like a cinch or a girdle, and you're still left with an amazing silhouette with that jacket. And that's it, gentlemen. 3 simple and stylish ways to secure your belt.